Hello! I have another book today. It's a really cool one, really funny. So this book is called Have You Ever Seen a Moose Taking a Bath? Have you ever seen a moose taking a bath? You will giggle and snicker and out laugh. It's an absolute stitch, a sight to behold. It's the same one, and all from the young to the old. Moose taking a bath, huh? On go the goggles and nose plug pinched tightly. This bathing bonanza is not taken lightly. His scrubby dub brush and Mr. Moose bubbles, his ducky Bill Weber, and towelsies in doubles. He's ready, he's set, from tip-top to tiptoes. Bath time's upon us. Get ready, set, go! It's like he's all ready to take his bath. Raise your hand if you like to take baths and have fun in the bathtub. It's a fun time. A run and a leap, then into the air, with all fours spread wide and the wind in his hair. He tips to the left and he dips to the right. Then, oh no, look out! It's a crash in mid-flight. Oh, what a shame, he was looking quite regal, till colliding mid-air with Ernest the Eagle. He's coming pretty fast. He must be that excited to take a bath. Hooves over antlers. Oh, what a crash. I opened my eyes to a belly flop splash. Confused and a bit dazed, but a shake of his snout brought quick back to mind what his bath time is about. Have you ever seen a moose go rubby-dub-dub? He has lots of fur inches that need a good scrub. He dives and he dives and he rolls till he's soppingly drenched from his antlers to his soles. Getting nice and clean. Before, I don't know how clean he was, but now it's like he's getting nice and clean. Bill Weber, the little ducky. Bill Weber floats by as Moose pours in the bubbles. He splashes around till those bubbles have doubled. Where is he, you'll wonder? Only suds can you see. Then up he will pop as he sings out with glee. I'm a moosey in the tub. I scrub and rub-a-dub-dub. When I hopped in, I really did stink. But that's what a bath's for, I really do think. I lather, I scour, and rinse, and I shine. So when I step out, I'll be looking quite fine. You'll be laughing so hard as this act is unfolding, you'll be roaring out loud while your sides you'll be holding. Get nice and bubbly, huh? Lots of bubbles. His scrubby-dub brush, every spot it will hit, from the crest of his head to his hairy armpit. Ugh. He'll buff on his chest and belly and hiney, then legs 1 through 4, and hooves till they're shiny. He's getting every spot, that way he's nice and clean. And lastly, his tail and his antler head rack. Then over he'll turn and sprawl out on his back. I thought he would lie there and just rest and soak, but soon he was doing a rhythmed backstroke. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, he moved through the water. What next was in store? I wonder what he's gonna do next. Do you have any predictions? Looks like his bath is almost over. What do you think he's going to do next? What do you do when you get out of the bath? What's the next step? Let's find out. Then from his muzzle the stream went straight up, like geyser old faithful, the water erupt. He stroked and he sputtered and sang out his tune, till his skin shriveled up and he looked like a prune. It's time to get out and get on with his day. His breakfast is waiting. His breakfast is waiting, a field full of hay. He'll scoop up Bill Weber, his Scrubby Dub brush, his Mr. Moose Bubbles. This bath's been too much. He'll head for dry land and pick out a spot. He'll locate his towel, of which he had brought. And then as he's dripping, he'll plant down on all fours. He'll throw back his head and let out a roar. He'll start at his ears and give them a shake. It's a ripple effect that one shake did make. Down his nose and back to the tip of his tail, I thought for a moment he's starting a gale. For the water, you see, it went up with such power, it sure did resemble an early spring shower. There's so much water from shaking, an animal thought it was raining. It's kind of funny. When every last drop of mere wetness is gone, he'll pick up his moose robe, of which he will don. He'll scoop up his towels and give them a toss. Over antlers just perfectly they go across. Like his own little hanging rack, his antlers. He'll look to the east and look to the west. He'll pick out a sunspot that suits him the best. There he will lounge and slurp on his leaf juice. He'll look to the sky and be glad that he is a clean moose. Always feels good to be clean. Have you ever seen a moose taking a bath? You will giggle and snicker and out laugh. It's an absolute stitch. It's a sight to behold. So be sure to see it before you get old. The end. Awesome. That was a really cool, fun book. I love that book. I have some questions about this book. Maybe you can answer. I'm sure you can. So my first question, which I've been asking of all of our books, what do you think this book would be called? Fiction or non-fiction? So remember, fiction is made up. Usually animals talk in fiction. It's kind of just a fun book. And the pictures are usually drawn. So someone illustrated them or drew them. So that would be fiction. Non-fiction is real. It has actual facts. It teaches you something. The pictures have labels usually, and there's a table of contents. So what would this book be? Fiction or non-fiction? What do you think? Think about that, okay? The next question I have, who are the characters in this book? What were some of the characters? Think about, there's more than just the moose. There are some other characters. I'll flip through some of the pages really quick so we can see. So I see a character right by the moose. I actually see a couple characters. There might be another character. So think about who were some of the other characters in the book, okay? And characters are people or animals in the story. And then my other question is, what is the setting of this book? So the setting is where the story takes place. So what is the setting of this book? Where does this story take place? And does the setting change or does it stay the same? What do you think the setting would be of this book? What do you think? And then my last question, which is kind of two questions in one. So at the beginning of this book, was the moose clean or dirty? At the very beginning, before he took his bath, was he clean or was he still dirty? What do you think? And then at the very end of this book, Was he clean or was he dirty? So from beginning to end, what changed? Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for listening to my book. Think about those questions and try to answer them for yourself. And I miss you guys, and I hope to see you soon. And more videos will be coming. Okay? Bye.